Another rebuild. Today, we're going to be rebuilding the Washington Commanders. Obviously, one of the better teams in the league. Of course, for the most part, being Jayden Daniels. Taking a look at the team. Of course, the most exciting player on this team, Jayden Daniels. He's a 85 superstar X Factor. The Commanders finally got it right. Of course, they do have JCM in real life, who they're excited about. In the game, though, he's only a 74 normal dev. Don't really know how well we'll be able to progress him. Although I really would like to, he probably will have to be replaced. Terry McLaurin is getting up there in age. He's still a 92 X Factor, and go Bucks. I love Scary Terry, but I don't know how many years he'll have left. Same thing with Deebo Samuel. He's old now. He's only an 83 star. Probably going to have to draft some receivers here soon. The offensive line is actually pretty solid. Larry Tunsil, 94 superstar. He'll be here for a while. Andrew Wiley is solid, but we do have Coleman behind him. He'll probably be the starter next year. But Vasquez is a good starting center. He's fine. Of course, we have Cosme, one of the best guards. He's an 88 star. And their rookie, Josh Connerly, out of Oregon. He'll be the starting right or left tackle here, pretty much for the rest of the rebuild, most likely. And then we need to replace Zach Ertz. He's old. 78 normal dev. Definitely will have to replace him. Taking a look at the defense, it is pretty damn old. Dorrance Armstrong is 28. Preston Smith's really old. Jazon Newton is someone I'm really excited about and I'm going to be looking to develop. Deron Payne's solid, but he's 28. He's getting a little bit older. And Von Miller, he's just really old. Same thing with Marshawn Lattimore. I like Marshawn Lattimore a lot. Again, go Bucks. He's a superstar still, but he's an 83 overall. He's getting up there in age. He's probably almost hitting 30. Trey Amos, again, same thing. I want to develop him. And then, of course, we have Mike Sarant still. Don't really care about too much. Frankie Louvu getting up there in age, but again, he's probably has a couple solid years to him. Bobby Wagner's really old. Definitely going to need linebacker pretty badly. Quan Martin is solid for the time being. Don't really know how well he'll develop. And then we definitely need another strong safety. Reeves is just not going to cut it. So I'm pretty excited about this rebuild. I don't think I'm going to do much here in the beginning of the year. I'm going to take us to the midseason point, kind of see how we're doing. If we're doing bad, I may trade some of these old players. We're sitting here at 4-3 at the trade deadline. I was thinking if we were doing bad, we were going to trade a lot of these old players because there's really not a point to keep these old players, especially if we're not doing good. They're going to regress a ton. But that plan is out the window because we're 4-3. We do have 24 players who need to renegotiate with. Deebo Samuel, I'll probably wait till the end of the year. He's 29. I don't really know how he's going to be doing this. We'll check out his stats at the end of the year. Noah Brown, I tried to get back on a one-year deal. He didn't take it. Most of these players, I really don't want back. They're either old or just really not that good. Like, do I really want Marcus Mariota back? Not really. We probably just draft someone. Same goes with Von Miller. He's 36 years old. I'm not paying him $13 million a year. So probably most of these players will not be here at the end of the year. Same thing with Eckler. Same thing with Nichols. We just don't really need anybody. Wiley, I don't think I'll bring back because Coleman will replace him just fine. Maybe Bobby Wagner will bring back if he's still a decent overall. He's a 91. He's a normal dev. I don't know how much he'll regress after this year. It really all just depends on how he regresses. Zach Ertz, we're going to have to replace the tight end. And so, yeah, honestly, we really don't have to re-sign that many players here because there's just not really anybody that I want back. We can either sign free agents or draft better players than people there. I don't think I'm going to do much more. I'm going to go to the end of the year. Hopefully, we make the playoffs at least. I would at least hope we have like 11 wins, 10 wins. And we do make the playoffs. We're 10-7. We're going to be going against the Los Angeles Rams in the first round here. I think I'm just going to sim past this one. Usually for the first year, I kind of just skim past it. We haven't really done anything yet. I don't think we'll win this anyway. And we didn't. We lose 34-31, but let's check out our stats. Hopefully everyone did pretty well. I went to the scheduled stats. Jayden McDaniels looks like he did pretty solid, around 4,200 yards, 27 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Not a bad sophomore year for McDaniels. JCM was actually a little better than I expected he was going to be. 1,072, 3.8 a carry, which is not the worst thing in the world. 9 touchdowns, 7 for Eckler and 4 for Daniels on the ground. Looking at the receiving numbers, Terry McLaurin, 1,400 yards. Really solid year for him. 14 touchdowns too. Deebo, 941. He chipped in 3 touchdowns. Ertz actually was third. 747 and 3 touchdowns for him. Noah Brown, 736 and 4 touchdowns for Noah Brown. At the blocking numbers, it wasn't the best. That's kind of to be expected. Bobby Wagner did lead the way in tackles with 130. Tackles for loss is going to be going to Frankie Louvu with 8, 8 for Payne, and 8 for Von Miller. Sacks-wise, and Deron Payne had 17 sacks. Von Miller had 7, 7 for Dorrance Armstrong, 6 for Preston Smith, 2.5 for Wagner, 2.5 for Newton, and 1 for a few other players. Taking a look at the turnovers, 4 interceptions for Marshawn Lattimore, 3 for Wagner, 1 for Trey Amos, 1 for Sarancino, 1 for Martin, and 1 for Reeves. Not bad. Pretty happy how year 1 turned out. Looking at the league leaders, we do have Deron Payne. He was 2nd in sacks, and Terry McLaurin was 3rd in receiving yards behind Chase and Puka. For the season recap, the Buffalo Bills beat the Green Bay Packers 30-27. Josh Allen's your Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow takes home MVP. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Puka Nacua, just like probably in real life. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Jeffrey Simons. Offensive Rookie, Ashton Genty. And Defensive Rookie goes to Jahad Campbell. We still do have to re-sign players, 19 of them. So somebody probably retired. I don't want Deebo Samuel back. I'd give him like a 1 year. Even then, that's a little bit expensive for me. 1 year, 18. I'd probably even bring it down a little bit more. Actually, he's not going to accept this. Deebo Samuel's going to be gone. 16.7 does not take it. Noah Brown actually probably will come back for 1 year. What if I upped it just a little bit? Nope, he's going to free agency too. We pretty much have one very good receiver on the team, and the rest are trash now. Don't want Darnell Savage. Same thing with most of these players here. They're probably, most of them are going to walk, and it looks like Bobby Wagner and a few other players actually retired. So I don't think we're going to do anything else here. We should have a ton of money for free agency. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything here. Getting into free agency year 1, usually it's a pretty weak class, and it kind of looks like that here too. I definitely would take Jaquan Brisker though. Jaquan Brisker on a 3-year, 14 almost. He would fill a huge spot, and we're not the number 1. The Patriots are. Hopefully we get him. Not really sure if that's going to happen. And honestly, there's just really not that many other good players here. There's no one here that I really want, honestly. It looks like it's either Jaquan Brisker or nothing. Actually, Wan'Dale progresses pretty well. I would throw him a 2-year if he took that. We're probably not, and we're probably not going to get him. But we do get Jaquan Brisker. Wan'Dale Robinson goes to the Tennessee Titans, gives Cam Ward a little bit of help, and now let's just go to the draft. Getting into the draft, we have so many positions of need. I'm probably just going to go best player available at this point. We don't pick all the way till 19. Not going to trade up. Just going to go straight to our pick. With that being said, though, Terrence Brackett, 6'6", 280 out of Texas power rusher. He looks absolutely elite. Pretty solid athlete. A awareness, power moves, tackle. He has B block shed, D finesse moves, but we can break that up in B impact blocking. We're going to take him here. We need edge pretty badly. He was the 38th ranked player. We got him at 19. Not bad. He is a hidden dev too. He does have 84 speed, 81 excel, and 85 strength. I'm actually pretty happy about that pick. I think we got an absolute steal in the draft. Unfortunately, I didn't realize we didn't have our second round pick, so I simmed, and now we're here in the 3rd round. We're going to take Leo Applewhite. It's an absolute name for sure. Linebacker, field general. He looks pretty solid. He's a really elite athlete. Pretty good stats too. Hopefully, he's a top 50 ranked player. And he was ranked 30. We got him at 83. But normal dev, which definitely stinks. I didn't realize how little picks the Commanders have this year. We didn't have a 4th round pick either. We're now in the 5th round. Morgan Westbrook doesn't really look good by any means, but he's probably the best receiver here. He's 6'5". He's absolutely massive. We're going to take him. Hopefully he's okay. He's actually ranked 110, a little bit better than I expected. He was projected to be unranked, and he's a hidden dev. That is absolutely perfect. We need a receiver pretty badly, and he actually doesn't look too bad. But now I'm going to take us to the end. I'm going to let the CPU do the rest. I don't really care about a 6th round pick. Now, taking a look at our draft recap, I'm assuming it wasn't bad for especially the picks we had. 75 for Terrence Brackett, 75 for Whitehead, actually, which is pretty solid. Although he is a normal dev. The wide receiver we got is only a 69, but he is hidden. He probably will play a little bit. 61 tackle the CPU took 68, and they got us a 75 guard in the 7th round. Okay, so now here at the start of year 2, let's take a look at the team. And actually, that 7th round guard, 76 hidden, he's going to be the starter. I thought it was going to be Coleman, but he's up to a 76. He's a hidden dev. He's going to be the starter now. Jayden Daniels is up to a 90, still an X Factor. Terry McLaurin still 92. He's still an X Factor also. JCM jumped up to a 79. He's still normal. I really would like him to jump up to star. We'll see if we replace him or not. The line all looks pretty solid here. Cosme jumped up to an 89. He's now a superstar dev 2. Connerly is a 77 star. And then Ben Sinnott is going to be the starting tight end. So we probably need to look to upgrade either in free agency or the draft. He's only a 72 normal. And the rest of the receiving core is, it's pretty bad. We do have Westbrook starting. He's up to a 71. So taking a look at the defense now. Deron Payne, I think he was star. He jumped up to superstar. Javon Kinlaw is not bad. We got Matthew Judon. I don't know how. But Terrence Braggett's going to be the starter, rookie 76 hidden. Surprisingly, Marshawn Lattimore is still an 83 superstar. So not bad there. Our rookie 75 Apple Whitehead, or not Whitehead, but Apple White's going to be the starter. And then Jaquan Brisker, 85. Actually pretty happy about that. He will be the starter for probably the foreseeable future. Jazon Newton's up to a 79. He's still a star. Really want to try to develop him. And then Trey Amos is a 83 star. So, I mean, the team is not looking bad. We look pretty solid. Again, I think we make the playoffs. This might be the only year that we don't. So I'm going to take us to the midseason point or the trade deadline. Let's see how we're doing. If I had to predict, we probably have 3 wins. And that is exactly what we go so far. We're 3-4. We're taking on the Giants this round. We do have 12 players who we need to renegotiate with. One including Deron Payne. I'll for sure be bringing him back. I think I'll just wait to the end of the year, though. He's 29. He might be a little bit cheaper later. Marshawn Lattimore, I'm fine with just getting back him right now. We have a ton of money, and he doesn't take it. Whatever, getting him back at the end of the year will probably be a little bit cheaper. Quan Martin is up to an 80. I mean, I would bring him back 4 years, 23. I'm fine with that. That's all good. Tyler Vasquez, definitely want to bring him back. Should I just do it now? Probably. What if I gave him a 2-year, 23 too? He takes it. Boom, he's back now. Laramie Tunsil's here. I definitely want Laramie Tunsil. I would give him a 1 year, actually, probably get a little bit cheaper. 1 year, 30. He takes that. That was really expensive. Then who else do we have? We have Frankie Louvu. I'll probably bring back. Dorrance Armstrong, I probably will. And the rest of the team, looks like there's actually not that many players. So really, we just need to bring back Dorrance Armstrong, Frankie Louvu, Marshawn Lattimore, and Deron Payne, which actually might be a little bit of money. But right now, we have a ton of money, especially since Jayden McDaniels is. And we do make the playoffs again, going 9-8. This time, we're facing the Philadelphia Eagles. I think I am going to hop into this, but I don't think we're going to win this one. Hopefully, we can come out and score pretty early. Actually, we do. We up 7-0, 14-0 right now against the Eagles. It's looking pretty good going into the second half, actually. 21-0, and it looks like we're going to win this 24. So we blow the Eagles out 31-0. They finally score 6. That didn't matter at all. 31-6 is your final score. We absolutely killed the Eagles in this. Jayden McDaniels only threw for 134 yards too with 2 touchdowns. In the second round, we're going to be facing the Green Bay Packers again. Hopefully, we can beat them. I believe they beat us last year, or was it the Eagles? To be completely honest, I actually don't know. The Packers score 3 pretty fast. We get a touchdown, though. They get a touchdown right back. And we actually get another one, 14-10, 17-10. Hopefully, we can just pull off the win. Can we get a field goal there, please? We do. And we win. The Washington Commanders take down the Green Bay Packers 20-17. I actually did not think we were going to win that. Jayden McDaniels, 163 yards and 2 tubs for him. The easiest matchup, it looks like yet, the Minnesota Vikings, who are 9-8. They're the same record as us. We do have the better overall at an 86. If we could win it in here too, I would actually be really, really surprised. Anyways, we are down 3-0, 6-0. They've got 2 field goals. Can we score at all? It's not looking like it. Going into the fourth quarter, we score a touchdown. Can we just end it here? We score another one, 14-6. They tied up 14-14. We get a field goal, and they get a touchdown. The Minnesota Vikings take us down. What was that? I don't even know what the score was. I think it was 20-17 they won. And yep, that was the case. Actually, the same score as the Packers, but reverse this time. Anyways, let's go to the end of the year. Okay, well, let's take a look at the stats, see how our players did. I'm assuming everyone did pretty well this year. Jayden McDaniels, around 3,900 yards, 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions for him. Pretty solid year for Jayden McDaniels. JCM was actually horrible this year. 3.3 a carry and 7 touchdowns. He was a lot better last year in his rookie year, which is quite surprising. Jalen Lane led the team in receiving yards with 1,018, 6 touchdowns for him. Aaron McLaren had 916 and 6. Luke McCaffrey was third, 908 and 11. Ben Sinnott, 583 and 3. Our rookie did not seem to play, even though I put him in. That's kind of whatever. The line numbers or the sack numbers look like this. Leo Applewhite led the team in tackles, our rookie, with 142. Tackles for loss is going to be going to Terrence Brackett. Percy Butler had 3 interceptions, 3 for Lattimore, 2 for Jaquan Brisker, 2 for Trey Amos, 1 for Jordan McGee, 1 for Martin, and 1 for Madrango. So we had a decent amount of interceptions, that's for sure. End of the year recap looks like this. And actually, the Minnesota Vikings beat the Patriots 2013, JJ McCarthy is your Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow wins MVP. Offensive Player of the Year again goes to Puka Nacua. Defensive Player this time is Max Crosby. Defensive Rookie goes to Brandon Arnold, and Defensive Rookie goes to Wayne Moulton. Unfortunately, our rookie didn't win it, but he had a pretty solid year. I think he has Superstar Dev. Anyways, on to re-signed players. We do have a few here. We're definitely going to accept Jayden McDaniels option. Deron Payne, I for sure want back. Can I get him at a little bit of a cheaper rate? I can. That was still a ton of money. Lattimore, I mean, I'll give him a little bit more. He does accept that. Boom. Frankie Louvu, I would do a 1 year deal. I'll do a 1 year, $8 million. I'll go up to 8. He doesn't accept it. Frankie Louvu will probably be gone now. Dorrance Armstrong hasn't really been the best. I'd give him an expensive 1 year deal. He does take it 1 year, 18. Don't really want him that much anyway, so it's not like the biggest deal in the world. And that is everybody here. Okay, well, on to free agency. Hopefully this year has some better free agents. We did get Brisker in last year's. There are a couple good defensive tackles, a little bit older. Joey Bosa is not really interesting now that he's 32 years old. Honestly, it looks like a really weak class. Really not that many players here that I would want, honestly. There's really nobody. Ryan Overshown, maybe. Derek Hall, maybe. Honestly, I think we're just better off going into the draft at this point. There's really no one here, so probably not going to do anything here, and let's just go to the draft. Okay, getting into this, we still do have some needs, specifically wide receiver, linebacker. We don't pick this time till 29, so damn near a second round pick at this point. And honestly, I was looking around. I thought I was going to go wide receiver. I think I'm going to get this edge. He's a little bit smaller. He's only 6'1", 269, but he's a really elite athlete. He has A, awareness, finesse move, play rec, box shed, B, power moves, and he's a speed rusher. I don't think I said A, finesse moves, but he's A, finesse moves, B, power moves as a speed rusher. We're taking him here. Again, I think this is another steal. Hopefully this can bring our sack numbers up a little bit. He was only the 66th ranked player in the class, but he is a hidden dev. He looks really solid. 83 speed, 83 excel, 85 strength, and he's a speed rusher. So I'm really fine with just kind of solidifying our defense. We do need some offense, though, specifically tight end, too. And the USC guy is still here. He's an X factor. He's a 99 hit power. I may go him. I lied. We're not going to go him. We're going to go Frank Hodges, 6'5", possession tight end. Looks really solid. And the Commanders, Jayden Daniels throws as a tight end a ton, and he was ranked 133. He's a hidden dev, so, not the worst pick there. Definitely should be better than Ben Sinnott. So at least I'm happy with that. Now with our 4th round pick here, there are some good players still left. And I lied, there really isn't that many good players left. Taj McMichael looks like the best one left. We need another linebacker pretty badly. We got rid of Frankie Louvu, and he's a absolute elite athlete. Pretty good stats too. A man, B play rec, B pursuit, B tackle. Doesn't look bad. We're going to take him here. Hopefully he's a top 50 ranked player. And he was ranked 144. Okay. Got him at 93. Normal dev for him. Unfortunately, that was not the best pick. For this, we're pretty much just going to go best player available. And it looks like it's going to be the guy out of UCLA, Manuel Guerrero. He really just doesn't look that good, but we're in the late 4th round. This is probably going to be the last pick. Ranked 121, got him at 125. He's a hidden dev, so he'll bolster up the line a little bit. I'm going to let the CPU do the rest of the work, and hopefully next year's free agency class, too, is a little bit better. Now, taking a look at the draft recap, hopefully it was pretty decent. Joey Martinez is a 75, 72 for Frank Hodges, 71 for Taj McMichael. Thought he'd be a little bit better than that. 72 for the tackle, 72 halfback. The CPU got us 67 and 69. Not the best draft class by any means, but could have been worse. Okay, at the start of year 3, let's take a look at the team. Jayden Daniels is up to a 93 X Factor. Terry McLaurin is still a 92, but he went down to superstar. Jalen Lane is now a 76 normal. Westbrook's 73 star, we know that. Then JCM is up to an 81, still a normal dev. The offensive line all looks good. The rookie we got actually in the 7th round, he's up to an 81. Josh Conley's up to an 80. Then I just put in the rookie tight end Frank Hodges. He's a 75 overall. He's a little bit better than Ben Sinnott. By 1 overall, but we'll take it. We will do whatever we can to make this team better. Looking at the defense, It looks pretty solid. Dorrance Armstrong's an 80. I kind of want Martinez to start over my thing because he's going to be gone after this year, and I want to develop Martinez as much as possible. Jermaine Newton is an 81, 87 for Payne, and Terrence Bragg is an 80 overall superstar. We will definitely take that. We do have BJ Ojulari on the team, and then our rookie tackles is 72, but we did know that Trey Amos is out to an 85 star. Marshawn Lattimore is surprisingly still an 82 superstar. Then we have Mike Celentino at 82, so we'll probably have to get another cornerback here pretty soon, actually. Taj McMichael is an 80, but the CPU drafted us a 70 overall linebacker. So I'll probably throw him to the Sam here. And then Leo Applewhite is an 80 normal. Brisker's up to an 86 star, and Quan Martin is an 81. The team doesn't look bad by any means. I do kind of like it. We definitely got younger, which is what we needed to do. So, I mean, I'll take it. I think we still do pretty solid this year, but I think next year will for sure be our year. I'm going to head to the midseason point. Hopefully this year we at least have 4 wins. Well, I didn't expect this. We're 1-6. We do have 22 players who we need to renegotiate with. I'll bring back Mike Sarantino. We need players badly. I'll probably bring back almost everyone here. Newton, that's for sure. I'll give him, 5 years? I'll cheapen the deal up a little bit. 5 years, 68. BJ Ojulari, probably not. Unless he does pretty well, then I'll sign him as like a Marshawn. I'm not going to sign to the end of the year. He's 31 years old. Same thing with Laramie Tunsil. He's 33. Dorrance Armstrong, again, same thing, 30 years old. Ben Sinnott, don't really need any more. Actually, we don't have too many players here because all these players here I'll probably let walk besides Josh Kindly, who we accept his 5th-year option. So we probably won't do anything till later in the year because, again, these are some older players. They probably will regress a little bit. And then looking at some of the upcoming rookies, I really wish there was a receiver there. There's a ton of tackles and edges there. I really wish there was like a receiver or running back because we may even move on from JCM. Last year, he was horrible. So hopefully we could pick it up at the end of the year. If not, I'm actually going to be kind of happy if we have a pretty decent pick because next year I definitely believe we will be a playoff team, at least really good. The year we finished 6-11. But if you guys have been enjoying this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out a ton. But let's take a look at our stats, see how our team did. I'm assuming it probably wasn't too well. Jayden Daniels only threw for 3,600 yards, 27 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Not a bad year for him at all. And JCM actually did really well, around 1,100 yards, 4.1 to carry, and 11 touchdowns. That's actually really solid. The rookie we drafted last year, Morgan Westbrook, led the team in receiving yards, 977 and 11 touchdowns for him. Terry McLaren, 845 for him and 5 touchdowns. Jalen Lane, 825 and 3. And then the rookie tight end, Frank Hodges, 585 and 4. Really not a bad year offensively. The passing numbers could definitely be up a little bit, but not bad. Let's take a look at the blocking now, see how they did. I mean, it wasn't bad. Taking a look at the defense, though, Leo Applewhite led the team in tackles, the rookie from last year with 158. Tackles for loss is going to be going to Terrence Bragg, who had 13 TFLs, 12 for Deron Payne, and 10 for Jermaine Newton. 9 for Joey Martinez, our rookie. Taking a look at the sack numbers, 11.5 for Deron Payne, 9.5 for Joey Martinez, who actually had a really good year. Terrence Bragg only had 6. Then Jermaine Newton, 6. Leo Applewhite had 5, 2 for Quan Martin, and then 1 for a few other players. Taking a look at the turnovers now, see what they did. 1 interception for Applewhite, 1 for Martin, 1 for Taj McMichael, 1 for Marshawn Lattimore, 1 for Brisker, 1 for Sarantino. So not as good as last year, as I should say, but not overall terrible. So definitely looking for some big splashes in this year's free agency and draft. But let's take a look at the end of the season recap. Colts actually win the Super Bowl, beating the Los Angeles Rams 34-13. And Jimmy Gillespie is your Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow wins MVP. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Jordan Whittington. Okay, Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett, who is the best defensive player in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Dudley Langford. Rookie of the Year goes to Juan Birch. So our guy doesn't get it, which kind of stinks. I was really hoping he would. Anyways, hopefully he's still an X factor. We still do need to re-sign some players, one including, actually we'll accept Connor Lee's option. I don't really care about BJ Ojulari. If he takes a 1 year, 10.5, okay, he's not. Our team really wasn't that good this year anyway. Lattimore probably can go now. I want Tunsil back. I'll even up the money a bit. This is still a ton. 1 year, 33.4. I'm not even sure if tagging him actually would have been a little bit cheaper. Dorrance Armstrong can go. And if Lattimore comes back on a cheap deal, then he does actually. So boom, Marshawn Lattimore's back. Getting into free agency. Hopefully, again, this is a stronger class. It looks like it is. I feel like I'm starting to get Aiden Hutchinson a lot, so I don't really want to go after him. Maybe I throw a deal at Jacobs. He might have another good year left. I'd be fine with paying him a pretty expensive 1 year, $11.5 million. I think that would be pretty solid pickup from him. then I would definitely go after Edgerrin Cooper. I would throw a bag at Edgerrin Cooper. 5 years, 110. Would we be the number one? And it looks like we are his number one. So again, happy with that. But Tarheeb Steele, I would definitely, again, throw a pretty big contract at him. 5 years, $88 million. Then I just threw a deal at Kenny Moore too. Actually, I don't think I would really want to go after Josh Jacobs. He is old. I'm kind of happy with how JCM's doing right now. Let's see if we get anybody. The only person we haven't got is Kenny Moore. I don't think we got Edgerrin Cooper. Tarheeb Steele, we did get him. We don't. He goes to the Patriots. So let's see if we at least get Kenny Moore. And then I did throw a deal again at Deebo Samuel. So we did get Tarheeb Steele and Kenny Moore. We bolstered up our cornerback room a ton. Okay, now getting into the draft. Hopefully we have a pretty good pick too, because we did go, 6 and 11. We have the 6th overall pick. Looks like there are just a lot of tackles, QBs. We don't really need this. If this edge rusher, he looks okay. I mean, he does actually look really good. I don't think he'll fall to us. I'm just going to Simdar pick. I don't really want to trade up. And I think I found the best player in this class. Jason Russell, 6'4", 277, power rusher, elite, super elite athlete, A, awareness, block shed, power moves, B, play rec, and B, finesse move. He very easily may well be the best player in this class. I don't think I've ever seen an edge that looked that good. And so I think that's exactly what we're going to do here. And we're going to go Jason Russell. I don't think we really need to think about it too hard. He was the 16th ranked player in the class. We got him at 6, hidden dev. He looks elite. I'm really happy about this pick. He will be an immediate starter. And one of our rookies from the year prior will just be a really nice bench depth piece. So I'm happy with that. We do pick here pretty early in the second round. I did see some good players that I liked. And I think we're going to draft a running back in the second round. Dimitri Hamilton. It looks, elite athlete. Stats are good. We're going to take him here with this second round pick. I usually don't draft running backs, but he was the 3rd ranked player in the class. We got him at 38. He's going to be a monster. JCM just really isn't doing the best, and this guy's going to be really good. He's going to progress really well too. 3rd ranked player, should be a pretty high overall. I'm really happy about that pick, and he's going to progress really well. And now the guy is going to be Malcolm Phelps, run stopper. Really good athlete. Stats all look really solid. 93rd ranked player in the class. Got him at 70. He's another damn normal dev. Gonna take a swing on Nick McFarland. He looks like the best linebacker. McFarland, that's a name for sure. Pretty good athlete. Stats all look good. We need linebackers. We need it bad. So I'm just going to keep swinging until one hits. Rank 70, got him at 102. Actually, a pretty solid pick. Is also a hidden dev. So I'm pretty happy about that pick there, actually. I'm going to do probably one more and then let the CPU do the rest. I think I'm just going to take a receiver here. They all look pretty awful, actually. Hell Cage isn't even good. A lot of Fs there. Decent athlete. I mean, it's really whatever at this point. Probably not going to find too good of one. He did have a catching. He was the 47th ranked player. We got him at 134. He is a normal dev though, but he might have a decent overall. Now, time for the CPU to decide the rest. Okay, here at the draft league cap, let's see how we did. Jason Russell is a 78 overall. Really happy about that pick there. Dimitri Hamilton is a generational running back. He's an 83 overall. Going to be the immediate starter probably. Phelps is a 73, 75 for Farland, 76 for Cage, actually. I'm really happy about this draft. I think we did really well. That was an awesome draft. At the start of year 4, let's take a look at the team, see how we're looking. Offense is now looking really good. Jayden Daniels is a 95 X Factor. Hamilton's up to an 84. Terry McLaurin's down to an 89, but he's still a star. We do have Deebo Samuel back at the team at an 81. He's a star. And then our rookie from a couple years ago, Morgan Westbrook, is now an 80 star. So I'm really happy about that. Our offensive line all looks good. Larry Tunsil still a 92 superstar, 84 star for the rookie from last year or the year before that. Badias is still an 83 star. Sam Cosme, 90 superstar. Josh Connerly, 82 star. And then our rookie tight end from last year, Frank Hodges, is a 79 star. So offense is looking good. Defensively wise, looks so much more improved. Terrence Brackett is an 83 star. 83 star. Terrence Brackett is an 83 superstar. 83 for Jazon Newton star. Deron Payne is at an 87. He's also a star. Juan Martinez, 81 superstar. So we have 2 superstar edges plus Jack Russell, the rookie, who's a 78 overall. Amos is up to an 86. He's a star. Tarheeb Steele is a 85, but he's a normal. He should jump up probably to star. Mike Solorzano has actually jumped up to superstar. Then we have Kenny Moore. He's an 84 star. And I totally forgot we have Marshawn Lattimore, who's still an 80 overall. He's a star. Not bad at all. Linebackers look much improved. Russell's actually going to be starting at the linebacker position. Then we have Whitehead. He's up to an 83 star. And then McFarland is at 76 star. I may put McMichael over Russell. Not sure. Martin is an 82 star. And then Brisker is now an 85 superstar. The team actually looks really good. Going to take us to the midseason, boy. I think we easily have 4 or 5 wins, but we do have 3. So, I mean, I'll take it. I'm just going to go to the end of the year. We'll mess with re-signings at the end of the year. Don't really want to do it right now. Kind of want to see how we're doing, and then we'll sign depending on how players are. And we don't make the playoffs again. We went 8-9, so we did improve from last year, but still, I for sure thought we'd have made the playoffs. So that's a little bit disappointing. I'll do a quick go over of our stats. Jayden McDaniels, 3,700 yards, 29 touchdowns, 8 interceptions from him. Not a bad year. Definitely want to see him bring it up. Demetri Hamilton was awesome, though. Around 1,200 yards, 4.4 carry, 13 touchdowns. That's what I want to see. Hall Cage actually led the team in receiving yards with 748. Definitely need to fix the receivers. I don't know what's on here. Where's Terry McLaurin? Why do I not see Terry McLaurin? Did he retire? Well, that stinks. So 748 for Cage, 7 touchdowns for him. Frank Hodges had 724 and 3 touchdowns. I'll just go quickly over this. Blocking wise, this is what the numbers look like here. Wasn't a bad year. Defensively wise, leading the team in tackles is Applewhite with 144. Tackles for loss is going to go to Deron Payne with 11. Joey Martinez had 11. Terrence Braggett had 9. 7 for Newton. Going over the sack numbers it was all right. Joey Martinez had 9. 7 for Payne. 7 for Newton. 6.5 for Brackett, 3 for Whitehead, 2.5 for Russell. I think I kind of want Russell to be the starter. Taking a look at turnovers, 3 interceptions for Trey Amos, 2 for Applewhite, 1 for Steele, and 1 for Phelps. Do have 19 players who need renegotiate with, 1 including Jayden Daniels, which is going to be expensive. 6 years, $430 million. He takes it. Damn Cosme. Definitely want Cosme back. I'll give him a low risk 3 or 80, and he's not going to take it. I may franchise tag him. I definitely want him back. Getting except Brackett, that's for sure. Amos, I definitely want Amos back. He's up to actually a superstar. He's going to be a little expensive, though. 4 years, $20 million. He resigns. Then we have Tyler Badize, who I want back. I mean, we have the money. Why not? And he's going to go to free agency, too. But we definitely need to get some of these players back in free agency. Same thing with Payne. I want him back on the team. 1 year, 24. Boom. He takes that. Tunsil, again, same thing here. He accepts that. And then for the rest of the players, I don't think I'm really going to bring anyone back here. Okay, well, I tried getting back Jalen Lane and Marshawn Lattimore. Neither of them accepted, but JCM did. Now, getting into free agency, hopefully there is some good free agents here. This might be one of the best free agent classes that I've ever seen before. We are for sure going after Justin Jefferson. I'll give him literally whatever, 6 years, $314 million. And I mean, hopefully we can get him. I'm going to go a day ahead. He doesn't sign with anybody. He signs with the Washington Commanders. And we have no money now. So that's the only thing that we can do here. Let's just go straight to the draft now. That is for sure the best free agent that I've ever gotten before on here. Let's go to the draft. Hopefully we can have a pretty good draft now too. We don't pick till 14, which is a little bit better than which I'm pretty happy about. We should be able to get a pretty solid player here too. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to be going Andrew Lopez. We're just going to keep getting the receiver core a little bit better. The offense really wasn't that good last year. He was the 14th ranked player. We got him at 14. He is a hidden dev. He's 6'3". He's a big boy. I'm happy about that pick, but we still need to get our defense a little bit better. Going to go Dave Westerman. Looks like the best player there, 6'2", 230. He was the 35th ranked player in the class. Got him at 46. Really happy about that. Hidden dev. Looks really solid too. With this pick, I think I'm going to go Sergio Stokes here. He doesn't look bad. He doesn't look amazing. He's a pretty solid athlete. He has a zone, see everything else. We're going to take him here. It's the 3rd round. Why not take a swing at him? 61st ranked player, got him at 78. Solid pick. He also is a hidden dev, 92 speed, 91 excel, and 69 strength. It's not bad for a corner. Going to get Keegan Cavane. I don't even know how to say his name for a little bit of extra depth on the line help. Looks pretty solid, honestly. Pretty good athlete, decent stats. We're going to take him here with this 4th round pick. And he was the 69th ranked player, got him at 110. He's a hidden dev too. He looks really solid. That's going to be the last thing we do in the draft. I'm going to let the CPU decide the rest. Okay, let's take a look at our draft recap. Hopefully we got some pretty decent overalls. And Andrew Lopez, the receiver, is a 79 overall. The linebacker, 76. 75 for the corner, 75 for the other linebacker. The CPU drafted us a 64 free safety. Really not going to matter. 72 tight end, and 65 defensive tackle. Heading into year 5, this is what the team looks like. Jayden Daniels is a 96 superstar X Factor. Demetri Hamilton is now a 92 X Factor. Of course, we have Justin Jefferson, 99 overall X Factor. Morgan Westbrook is going to be the second receiver. He's an 81 star. Lopez is a 79 hit, and I actually might bump him up to the second receiver. The offensive line looks pretty solid. Definitely am going to have to trade for a center. Really our only position of need. Frank Hodges is up to an 82 star, and then our CPU drafted us a 72 tight end who's a hidden dev. So really happy about that. Let's take a look at the defense. We look absolutely elite. Terrence Bragg is an 85 superstar. Jermaine Newton is an 85 star. Deron Payne is an 86 star. Jack Russell is a 83 superstar X Factor. Then we have Juan Martinez off the bench, who's an 85 superstar. Of course, the safeties look good. Martin's an 83. Our linebackers look really, really elite. Applewhite's an 85 star. McFarland, 79 star. Cavani, 75 hidden. And Westerman's an 87 hidden. Plus we have Phelps, who's a 75 normal. So not really much there. Jaquan Brisker is an 85 overall. Taking a look at the cornerbacks, of course, Trey Amos is an 87 superstar. Tarheeb Steele, 86 normal. Mike Sarasano, 85 superstar. And then our rookie Stokes is a 76. And I think the CPU drafted us another rookie corner, Woodley. He's a 74 normal. Really not much there. But I mean, I am really, 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 really happy about this team. I easily think we have 6 wins at the midseason point, and I don't really think we need to do much. But we might have to trade for a center. This might be one of the best teams that we've rebuilt so far. Somehow we're 10-7. I definitely thought we'd be doing a little bit better, but we're facing the New Orleans Saints in round 1, who are 11-6, surprisingly. They're an 89 overall compared to our 90. I definitely think we get out of here pretty easily. But regardless, hopefully we can score pretty fast, and that's exactly what we did. They tied it up, though. We score again, 14-7. Going into the second half, we're both tied at 14 apiece. They get a field goal. We're driving down the field right now. And of course, we do go on and score, but the Saints are driving down the field and the Washington Commanders win 21-17. That was a little bit on the scarier side, but we do go ahead and win that. So I'm happy about that. Now we are on to the second round facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 11-6. I think we beat this team pretty easily. We're 92 overall compared to their 88. And of course, this is going to be a rain game. We come out strong though, score 7. They get 3, we get 3. They get a touchdown. Hopefully we can come out of here. We score another touchdown, making it 17-10. And we score another, making it 24-10, 31-10, and we get out of here pretty easily. And the Washington Commanders win 31-10. Jayden McDaniels threw 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. We got out of there relatively easy. We're now facing the Seattle Seahawks, who I feel like we could beat, honestly, too. I don't think this is really going to be that hard of a game. They were 92 compared to their 88. Hopefully, we could win relatively easy, 10-7 so far. Pretty low-scoring game. We scored another touchdown, making it 70-10, and we score another 24-17 now. And it looks like we're going to win this one. Actually, we're going to overtime, and the Seahawks win 33-27. I honestly thought that was going to be an easy win. We were up like 2 touchdowns with under like 2 minutes left to go. Well, anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out a ton. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.